What it do, work gang? What it do? What it do? How y'all doing today? Hopefully you receiving this video blessed, no stress. Let's get straight into it. Today we're gonna talk about the RT Hemi, basically the 5.7, and why people don't really give it the respect that it deserves. You know, the 5.7 is the slower of the V8s that we have with the MOPAR community, as you know, and not a lot of people give the 5.7 the respect that it deserves. And I'm not even gonna sit here in front. Dodge don't even give the 5.7 RT the respect it deserves. Only 5.7 that I think gets respect. We can't count the trucks because that's just a truck. The truck gonna get respect being that it's just a truck. But the Chrysler 300 with the 5.7, for some reason people always loved that car. They always gave that 5.7 its respect. Like it's like considered like a better car than a regular like 5.7 Charger or Challenger, or even back when they had the Magnums out, like this Magnum I'm in right now. Back when they had those Magnums out with the 5.7, they gave those back in the day. The 5.7 had big respect. The RT was considered like a monster. You know, you had an RT back in like 2006 all the way up to 2012ish, I would say 12, 13, before the 392 6.4, before the 6.4 liter came out. You was getting mad love, you know what I'm saying? Because it was an RT, and it wasn't no scat pack in the middle. It was just RT, or you either had the RT or you had the 6.2. I believe it was a 6.2 SRT8. You either had that or that. It was either one of the two. And if you had an RT, people was like, man, you doing big boy things. You see me behind the semi, you know what I mean? That's what I drive, semi. That's behind the semi. Back to the subject. But yeah, if you had the RT, everybody was giving you mad love, especially if you had like a special, like a package like the RT Daytona. Man, you was getting mad love. You pulled up in a Daytona RT back in the day, whoo, you was getting helly respect. Now, you pull up in an RT, you still get respect for the real art, from the real Mopar guys. You're gonna get respect. I give mad respect to RTs, SXTs, GTs, SEs. I give respect to anything that's Mopar. I mean, I give respect to everybody's car. I'm a car guy, man. I love all cars. It don't matter what brand you are, but not to go off the subject too much. But yeah, if you had an RT, now RTs don't get the respect they deserve, and I don't understand why they don't get the respect they deserve. Because when you really look at it, the RT is one of the easiest mod cars engines to mod. You can easily mod the 5.7. It ain't hard to mod the 5.7 motor. You can easily, because it takes mods real good. It takes mods way better than that 6.4. That scat pack motor 6.4, it ain't really good. It don't really take mods. You got to do too much to make it take mods. You might as well go ahead and get a Hellcat before modding one of those cars. Not to say I'm hating on somebody that has a modded scat pack, or I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on you because if you got your scat pack modded, I can't tell you what you should or shouldn't have done. I myself wouldn't mod it because the engine can't take the boost like that. Really can't take nothing. It's really maxed out. Maybe some long tube headers, long tube headers and a cool air intake. That's about it. As far as I would say, if I was gonna have to do any mods to a 6.4, that's as far as I would go. But with a 5.7, you get the long tube headers, cam it out, supercharge it, turbo it, do whatever you want to do with that bad boy, and it's gonna take to those mods real good. And I really don't understand why in this day and age that people don't really respect that 5.7. I know it's 375 horses. In my eyes, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of horsepower to me. To me, I think 375 is respectable horsepower. You know, it's a V8, 375 horsepower. That's respectable horsepower. I had to make sure I can make that turn before I got to really talk to y'all. Yeah, that's respectable horsepower. I know, and for the cars that the RT is going against, I would say in the class, I would say Camaro RS, the Camaro RS, as in the Mustang Eco. Yeah, I think that's the competition for the 5.7, and a few other cars. A few other foreign cars like the BMWs and the smaller motor BMWs. That's the competition. But as far as power, it's the strongest of those in that area because people be getting it messed up. The SS And the GT, like the SS Camaro and the GT Mustang, is not the competition for the Hemi 5.7. That's not the competition. They're in two totally different classes. So people be getting it messed up like, oh man, yeah, it can't even outrun a SS. Of course it can't outrun an SS or a GT. They're not in the same class. The GT and the SS is in a class with the Scat Pack. That's the class that they are in. So no, right now the 5.7 is not made to compete with those cars. Right now the 5.7 to me, it's just an entry-level muscle car. It's an entry-level muscle car that Dodge offers that you can mod quite easily, and you can't afford off the gate to get you a 6.4 or a Hellcat. They give you the option to get you a 5.7, and as your money gets up, you can mod that car. Fairly inexpensive to own. I know because I own one. They pretty good on gas. Actually pretty respectable on gas. They're not as bad as you would think on gas. When I owned the 5.7 white Hemi Shaker. I had a 5.7 Shaker Challenger. Great on gas to me. I thought it was great on gas. Lovely car. It was fast. I don't care what nobody say. It's not a slow car. It's not the fastest car, but it damn sure ain't the slowest car. You still faster than at least 60% of the cars on the road. Let's 60, 65, maybe 70% of the cars on the road. If you got a 5.7, you're in the upper echelon to speed, I would say. So it's a respectable car all around, and insurance ain't that expensive. It ain't expensive to maintain, you know. And you get the same look, essentially the same look as any other. If you own a Charger or a Challenger, you get the same look, same interior, same exterior, you know. Right, especially right now, you can buy a 5.7 Charger. Looks just like the old model. Well, it looks like a slim body Scat Pack. Yeah, you can even buy a 5.7 right now with Brembos on it. Looks just like a Scat Pack. Maybe it sits a little higher than a Scat Pack. You can tell it sits a little higher, and usually the tires aren't as big. You can probably, on a slim body Scat Pack, you probably get some 275s. You get 275s all the way around. Or if you get the lower tier, you're gonna get the 245s. Like, cause most of the Hemis is coming with 245s, 255s. So, but essentially, you getting the same pretty much car as when it comes to aesthetics, looks wise. You can do the same thing. You can still, all the wheels on these cars are interchangeable. You can put some Hellcat wheels on a 5.7, Scat Pack wheels on a 5.7. You can't put wide body wheels on it. Maybe in the back, but not in the front, because then you gotta do some cutting. But as far as slim body, all the slim body wheels can fit on your car. So you can make your car look like a Scat Pack or a Hellcat, slim body. You can easily make your car look like that. Not pretty much change out your Brembos and some wheels and put some lower springs on it. Boom, you got a Scat Pack look-alike. But yeah, in my opinion, the 5.7 is definitely a slept-on car. A mistreated car. Dodge didn't offer no upgrades for this car, the 5.7 motor. I don't know why Dodge does not offer. They're not gonna offer any upgrades to make that car faster, because they offering that with that little program, that muscle program, where they offering you'll be able to upgrade your Hellcat. They haven't said nothing about the Scat Packs yet, but they could have easily offered that for the 5.7, because they know those 5.7s can handle the power. And they haven't had any power upgrades since they came out, put the motor in the cars. So they really been neglecting the 5.7. The 5.7 has been neglected. Instead of appreciated, it's been neglected. They don't make no commercials about them. They could make some cool commercials on those 5.7s. Burnout, because those 5.7s are smoking them tires from block to block. Just like a Scat Pack and just like a Hellcat. They sound good when you start them up. Get you a muffler delete on a 5.7. Woo! Sound like a monster, which it is a monster. It's just not a monster in this day and age. It's not considered a monster because 375, people laugh at that. Now it's got to be 485 or better, damn near 500 horsepower or better. Hell, now you getting a Hellcat, they act like Hellcats is slow, 700 horsepower. So you can, when it comes to horsepower, the average, the uneducated car guy is gonna think the 5.7 is slow. It is not. That car is fast. It can kill you. Any car can kill you, but that car will kill you because you'll think it's not as fast as what it really is when it really is fast. But yeah, in my opinion, the 5.7 is a very slept on motor. That car is very slept on. I love those cars, beautiful cars. Shout out to all my 5.7 motor owners. I got mad love for y'all, man. I wish Dodge would show y'all more love than they show y'all. It really sucks that they don't show y'all the love that they should, because you are the car that made the Hellcat famous. All them cars gotta bow down to you, because when they first brought those cars back to life, those 5.7s was the hottest cars around, because people couldn't afford those SRT 8s. And the SRT 8 was like a Hellcat, but you could afford that 5.7, which was basically like the Scat Pack. They just forgot about it, forgot about y'all, man. Somewhere along the line, Dodge stopped caring and forgot about y'all. And I wish they wouldn't have forgot about y'all, because now that the V8 is going away, it's gonna be a person that can't afford a Scat Pack or a Hellcat, because these cars gonna go up, and they're gonna want to get a 5.7, and ain't gonna be able to afford that, because it's those prices gonna go up too. Now those prices gonna be like low base model Scat Pack. So I just wanted to speak on what I feel about the 5.7 and why it's not shown as much love and respect as it should, because it's damn sure not show respect. And with that being said, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this short little video. Y'all stay up out there, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend about me. I appreciate y'all. Big love to y'all. Quick little pull before we hit the stoplight. Ooh, I need you to put some respect on the Magnum. But I'm not in the Hellcat, I'm in the Magnum. And I'm in the Magnum 75, 85, 95% of the time, because I really don't drive my Hellcat. You would think somebody that owned a Hellcat would want to drive it every day. I don't drive my Hellcat every day. Don't. This car is actually more comfortable, and I like it more than I like my Hellcat. Sorry. I would, not to get off the subject, but if I got rid of the Hellcat, I would not miss it. If I got rid of this Magnum, I would miss it. That's how much I love this Magnum. I wish they would have came out with a Hellcat Magnum, but that's for another video. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all like I always holler at y'all when I end my videos. It's your boy, Tlites. Oh yeah, big shout out to the Werewolf Gang. Much love to the light crew. You already know how I feel about you, baby. And yeah, it's raining out here, man. Y'all stay up, man. Y'all be safe where y'all at. Raining. Boom. Shout out to the Magnum, man. Y'all see I got the hair out today. Y'all be good out there, man. Much love. I love y'all. Bye.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.